Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning and Assalamu alaikum to all my dear students who are listening to me. My dear students, I really hope that you are fine, you are safe and sound. So welcome back to the class of science. In this class, we are going to start a new chapter. So let's get started with the name of Almighty Allah. So kids, before I disclose the name of the chapter, I really want to show you something. Here I am having two different pictures of the kids, and both are from Pakistan. So you can see that both are facing the same climatic conditions, okay, because the climate or the weather of Pakistan is almost same. Okay, now the kid on the left of your screen belongs to third, and this one kid belongs to defense Karachi. What kind of major difference you can observe in these two pictures? Of course, their health. This child is not healthy and this child is healthy enough. So what do you think, that what is the difference, why they are having the difference in their health? Of course, only due to the food. So kids, here comes the name of the chapter, and that is our food and health. The food and health is our chapter number 5, and it is on page number 33 of your science book. We are going to start this chapter. Before that, we must know that why we have taken these two words together, why these two words are written in the same title, food and health, because they are interrelated to one another. They are having the relation with each other. So the kid from third was weak. His health was disturbed because he was not provided with enough food. And on the other hand, we saw another kid that was he was healthy. Why he was healthy? Because he was provided with good enough food. So this is how the food and health are related to each other. So let's get started, that what kind of things we are going to study from this chapter. Here comes some of the things to learn from the chapter, and these are food, nutrients and its types, balanced diet, main groups of food, preservation of food, exercise and rest, disease due to deficiency of nutrients, types of disease on the basis of their spread, and these are communicable diseases and non-communicable diseases. We have divided the types of disease according to their spread, okay, and these are communicable diseases and non-communicable diseases. Afterwards, we will learn about prevention and treatment of diseases. So these are the things which we are going to cover from this chapter. And here are some of the things to learn for today's lecture, because we cannot cover a whole chapter in same class or lecture. So what kind of things we are going to learn today? We are going to learn about food, nutrients, main type of nutrients, which are protein, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals. So let's get started with food. So the first thing which we are going to learn from this chapter is, what is food? So kids, what do you think? What is food? You might be having some of the answers like food is something that we eat, food is something that gives us energy, food is something that we consume in our daily life. Many of the answers you will be having, many of the general answers you will be having. So let's see the proper definition of food. Okay, fine. Food is something that we consume, food is something that we eat. But why do we need food? Why food is important? Food is really important for us because it is the fuel of our body. It is the fuel of our body. What is the fuel of vehicles? The fuel of vehicles are diesel, petrol, CNG. Okay, fuel is really necessary to provide the energy. So for the body of living thing, what is the fuel? Fuel is the food. Okay, because it is the fuel of our body and we need it to get energy, we need it to grow, we need it to help our body remain healthy, we need it because it provides nutrients. Now this is something new, so let's discuss what is nutrient. As we have learned that we eat food because food provides our body the nutrient. So we must know what is the nutrient. A food is something that provides nutrient. It means we are consuming food, we are eating food due to which we get the nutrients. So nutrients are really important. What are the nutrients? Nutrients are different substances that provide energy for activity, growth, and all the functions of the body such as breathing, digesting food, and keeping warm. Materials for the growth and repair of the body and for keeping the immune system healthy. We are having number of the systems in our body like digestive system, nervous system, skeletal system, muscular system, circulatory system, and so on. All the all of these functions require energy and we get the energy from nutrients. We get the energy from nutrients. But where are the nutrients? Nutrients are in food. So we have to consume the food to get the nutrients and we need the nutrients to grow, to stay alive, to be healthy. So nutrients are really important for good health. So kids, do you know how many types of nutrients are there? There are main five types of nutrients. There are five main types of the nutrients and these are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, minerals and vitamins. Apart from these five types of nutrients, we count water as nutrient. Okay, so if we include water, so there are six main type of nutrients. Okay, now there are five main types of nutrients according to the book, so we are going to study them one by one. Food contains the nutrients we need to live and grow. We need food to get energy, to grow, to help our body remain healthy by fighting diseases. Foods have various nutrients and the main nutrients are proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins and minerals. This is what we have learnt up till now. So let's start with nutrient number 1, that is proteins. Okay, so for all the nutrients we would learn two main things and these things are what are the functions of the nutrient and what are the sources of nutrients. It means from what kind of food we can get that particular nutrient. Okay, so let's start with the function of it. If we talk about the functions of protein, that why proteins are important to us, they help our body make new cells. They help our body make new cells. We need new cells to grow and replace the damaged cells. We are having millions and billions of the cells in our body. Some of the cells are replaced by new cells. When they get damaged, they are replaced by new cells. So our body is capable to make new cells only because of proteins. Apart from this, we must know what are the sources of proteins. The sources of proteins are pulses, eggs, meat. These are the main sources. By eating these kind of things, we can get good enough proteins. Fine. Apart from this, protein is really important for the growth. Protein is really important for good health. The next nutrient which we are going to study, that is carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are really important to our body and they are sugars and starches. What are the carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are sugars and starches. Okay, this is not that sugar that we consume in our kitchen. okay, that we use in our kitchen. There are number of the types of sugars, and some of the sugars are also called as starches. What is their another function? They give us quick energy. They give us quick energy. This is really important point, that whenever we feel that our BP is low or sugar is down, what do we eat? We eat something sweet, that is having the sweet taste, because sugars and starches or any carbohydrate can give us the quick energy. Okay, so if we need quick energy, so we consume the sweet things that is having the sugars in them. Okay, what are the sources of carbohydrates? The sources are fruits, bread, vegetables, and cereals. Let's jump towards the third nutrient, and that is fats. What are the fats? Fats are something that provide us energy to store. They provide us energy to store. When we were talking about carbohydrates, carbohydrates give us energy, they give us quick energy. But when we talk about the fats, they give us energy to store. We cannot get the quick energy by consuming fats. They keep our body warm. Okay, what is another function? They keep our body warm. And here are some of the sources of fats, and these are vegetable oil, butter, and ghee. These are the best examples of fats. Students, as you have been taught that fats give our body energy to store, fats also help our body, or they also help to keep our body warm. And we have learned some of the examples like vegetable oil, butter, and ghee, which give us fat. Do you know many of the food experts think that plants fat, such as the corn oil and sunflower oil or olive oils, these are better for us than the animals oil such as ghee and butter. Ghee and butter are the kinds of fats which we obtain from animals, and there are number of the fats which we can obtain from plants, and these are olive oils, sunflower oil, almonds oil, etc. Fine. So here are two of the different fats in front of you. These are good fats and bad fats. All fats can be good to your health or good to your body if they are taken in proper amount or quantity or portion. Okay, if these bad fats are really not bad to you if they are taken in proper amount, but if you consume these kind of fats like cheese, if you use cheese in your daily dishes, so that would increase the level of cholesterol in your body, that would be bad to you. Fine. So if bad fats are taken in proper amount, so they can be good. But if they are taken in excessive amount, so they are really bad to your body. Now here comes the name of the next nutrient, and that is vitamins. Vitamins are basically group of nutrients. Okay, if we see the function of vitamins, they are group of nutrients. They are not single kind of nutrient. They are the groups of nutrients that our body needs for good health and growth. Do you know that each vitamin is required in a small quantity? If we compare vitamins with proteins, carbohydrates, so we need a good amount of proteins and carbohydrate in our daily life. But when we talk about the vitamins, vitamins are needed in a small quantity, but that small quantity is really important. Okay, it is small quantity, but if it is absent in our body, so it can cause number of the diseases. So vitamins are the nutrients which are required in a small amount or quantity, but they are really important to our body. What are the sources of vitamins? Fresh fruits and fresh vegetables. As I told you that Vitamins are the group of nutrients. Vitamins are not the single kind of nutrients, they are the group of nutrients, and here we are having the kinds of vitamins. Although vitamins are having number of the kinds, but here we are going to discuss only few main and common kinds of vitamins, and these are vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, and vitamin K. These are the important kinds of vitamins which you might have heard in your life. Okay, if you bring any of the thing from market, any of the food item from market, and if the ingredients are written on the back side of that wrapper, so you can see that sometimes it is written, it is having vitamin A, it is having vitamin B, it is having vitamin C, and so on. Okay, so these are the main nutrients which you might have heard in your life. Now here comes the last type of nutrient according to your book, and that is minerals. That is minerals. What are the minerals? If we see the functions of these minerals, they are required in small quantities. Like vitamins, minerals are also required in small quantities, but they are also really important. Their small amount is really important. They help our body remain healthy. They are really helpful to make our body healthy, and they are really needed. Although in small quantity, but important. Fine. What are the main sources of minerals? The main sources of minerals are milk, that is in front of you, fresh fruits and vegetables that are in your background.
Nutrients are components in food that the body needs to grow and maintain healthy function. Basically, the body needs nutrients to survive. There are 6 classifications of nutrients. Carbohydrates, which are mainly energy for cellular function. Proteins, whose primary function is to grow and maintain tissue and build other important chemicals in the body. Fats, which provide energy and protection. Vitamins, which contribute to important functions in the body. Minerals, which also contribute to bodily functions. And water, which makes up about 60% of body weight. It's important to recognize that all 6 nutrients are important for healthy function, with nutrient balance being the key. A great strategy to finding nutrient balance is to eat a wide variety of foods and avoid eating the same foods every day. Consuming fruits, veggies, and other nutrient-dense foods can help accomplish this. Nutrient-dense foods are often defined as foods that provide a lot of nutrients while not containing a high calorie count. So let's look at an example. Say you are craving something sweet. Option 1 is a glazed donut, which contains 190 calories and provides 8% of the RDI for vitamin C and a small amount of calcium and iron. Option 2 is a cup of raspberries, which provides 64 calories and is high in vitamin C, manganese, vitamin K, and copper. Raspberries also contain smaller amounts of many other vitamins and minerals, and are loaded with antioxidants, phytonutrients, and 8 grams of fiber, which helps with digestion. As you can see, far less calories and many more nutrients, which equals a much healthier option.
So students, up till now we have covered the main types of nutrients, the 5 main type of nutrients, and in the video we have watched that there is a 6th kind of nutrient, and that is water. As I told you in the beginning that we consider water as nutrient as well. So I hope you have understood all of the types of nutrients and their functions and sources. So this is time to say thank you, or this is time to say goodbye to all of you. I hope you have understood your chapter page number 33. We have covered only page number 33 up till now. In the next class, inshallah, we shall cover the next pages with some new information. So take care of yourself. Do not forget to underline the important lines in your book. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.